Urgent Philadelphia Eagles fans. Do not miss this. What just happened? You won't believe this one. But before we reveal the big news, make sure to subscribe to the channel, because here we bring you daily videos with the latest Philadelphia Eagles updates. And to not miss anything, activate the notifications. Hey, Eagles fans! Today, I have some truly electrifying news that's been making waves across the NFL universe. If you're a die-hard follower of the Eagles, you're going to want to stay tuned because what's happening right now could be a game-changer for your team. We're talking about a bold, potentially historic trade proposal that has the entire league buzzing, a deal that might bring in one of the most disruptive pass rushers in the NFL to the city of brotherly love. That's right, the Philadelphia Eagles are reportedly eyeing a move that could transform their defense from already solid to downright terrifying for opponents. And let me tell you, this isn't just some rumor, it's a story that's unfolding right before our eyes, with negotiations said to be in the advanced stages. So, buckle up, Eagles fans, because what I'm about to tell you could reshape the landscape of this season and beyond. Now, imagine a defense that's already been among the league's most formidable, with stars like Fletcher Cox anchoring the line and a secondary that's improved year after year. But what if I told you that the Eagles are aiming even higher? That they're looking to add a player who currently leads the NFL in sacks? Yes, that's exactly what's happening. The player in question is widely regarded as the premier pass rusher in the league right now, the kind of athlete who can turn a game on its head with just one snap. Known for his relentless speed, power, and uncanny ability to get to the quarterback, this guy has been a nightmare for offensive lines all season long. And if the trade goes through, he could be donning the green and white in the very near future. What makes this story even more intriguing is the fact that the Eagles are reportedly willing to part with some key assets to make this happen. We're talking about draft picks, some young talent, and maybe even a veteran or two, all on the table for a shot at landing this elite defensive star. It's a bold move, no doubt, but in today's NFL, teams that want to contend don't shy away from making bold trades if it means elevating their chances of winning a Super Bowl. And with the Eagles having a talented roster already, adding a player of this caliber could be the missing piece that pushes them over the top. Now, for those of you wondering about the player himself, he's a game-wrecker. His ability to rush the passer is second to none, and his impact isn't just about sacks, it's about how he commands attention from offensive lines, freeing up teammates and creating chaos in the backfield. His presence on the field would force offenses to double-team him, opening up opportunities for other pass rushers and coverage players. It's like adding a double-edged sword to the Eagles' arsenal, a true game-changer. As we speak, negotiations are reportedly in the final stages, with both teams trying to hash out the details to reach a mutually beneficial agreement. The surrounding reports suggest that the Eagles are eager to get this done quickly, knowing that the upcoming season is just around the corner. The timing couldn't be better because, let's face it, a defense that can consistently pressure the quarterback is often the difference-maker in close games and playoff scenarios. With this addition, the Eagles could be not just playoff contenders but Super Bowl favorites. But of course, nothing is set in stone just yet. These kinds of trades take time, and there are always hurdles to clear. The Eagles' front office is known for being strategic, patient, but also aggressive when it comes to building a winning team. If this deal is finalized, it will be a statement of intent. It's a move that signals the Eagles are all in for a championship run, and fans should be prepared for a very exciting season ahead. Let's take a moment here to appreciate how far the Eagles have come in recent years. From the Super Bowl winning team in 2017 to the consistent playoff contenders in the seasons that followed, this franchise has been on an upward trajectory. Their young quarterback, Jalen Hurts, has developed into one of the league's most dynamic playmakers, and the supporting cast around him keeps getting better. But what was missing, that extra punch on defense, could now be on the verge of being added. It reminds us that building a championship team isn't just about offensive firepower. Defense wins championships, and the Eagles are clearly focused on that. Now, I want to give you a little background on this top sack artist. He's a player who's been in the league for a few years now, and he's already established a reputation as one of the most disruptive forces on the field. His ability to read plays, accelerate past defensive linemen, and close in on the quarterback is exceptional. His stats speak for themselves: over 15 sacks in multiple seasons, consistently ranking among the league leaders. This season, he's been even more dominant, and many analysts are calling him a once-in-a-generation type of talent. The kind of player who makes a quarterback's life miserable and can change the course of a game with a single play. For the Eagles, adding him would mean a shift in defensive philosophy. They'd be able to dial up more blitzes, create more turnovers, and put constant pressure on opposing offenses. It's exactly the kind of boost that could put them ahead of other NFC contenders like the 49ers, Cowboys, or even the Eagles' longtime rivals, the Washington Commanders. The NFC is stacked, but with this acquisition, the Eagles could separate themselves as the team to beat. And let me tell you, the fan reaction has been nothing short of electric. On social media, the excitement is palpable. Fans are already imagining the possibilities: how this player could line up on the edge, how many sacks he could rack up, and how much more aggressive their defense could become. There's a buzz of optimism because, let's face it, everyone loves a good blockbuster trade, especially when it involves a player who can transform a team's fortunes in just a matter of weeks. But beyond just the immediate impact, this move signals a broader philosophy for the Eagles. They're not just content with being a good team, they want to be great. They're willing to make sacrifices now to set themselves up for sustained success. It's reminiscent of the Eagles' aggressive approach during their Super Bowl run, where they made bold moves to assemble a championship-caliber roster. This potential trade fits right into that mold, a team that's not afraid to push all in for the ultimate goal. Of course, every trade has its risks. There's always the possibility that the player might not adapt immediately to the Eagles' system, or that injuries could play a role. But given his proven track record and the way the Eagles' coaching staff is known for developing talent, there's a lot of reason to believe this could work out beautifully. Plus, the team's locker room chemistry and leadership, with veterans like Brandon Graham and Fletcher Cox, could help integrate this star player smoothly. Now, looking ahead, if this trade is completed, what does it mean for the Eagles' season? Well, it instantly elevates their chances of making a deep playoff run. With a defense that can consistently pressure the opposing quarterback, they become a nightmare for offensive coordinators. And for a team with a dynamic quarterback like Jalen Hurts, having a defense that can keep opponents honest is a perfect complement. It's a recipe for success, and fans should be excited about the possibilities. And let's not forget, the NFL is all about moments. Big trades, big games, and big players make for the most memorable seasons. The Eagles, with this move, are signaling that they're ready to be at the center of that excitement. Whether or not the deal gets finalized in the next few days, one thing is clear: the team is making a statement. They're looking to dominate, and they're willing to do whatever it takes to put their foot on the gas. So, Eagles fans, what do you think about this potential blockbuster? Are you excited? Do you believe this could be the piece that finally pushes your team over the top? I want to hear all your thoughts in the comments below. This is a story that's still developing, and I'll be keeping a close eye on every update. The NFL offseason is always full of surprises, but right now, the Philadelphia Eagles are making their move, and it's impossible not to get hyped about what's coming next. And now, Philadelphia Eagles fans, I want to hear from you. What's your take on this? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Your opinion matters so much to us and to the Philadelphia Eagles. And don't forget, I'll be back soon with more updates, so stay tuned for the latest Philadelphia Eagles news. This is an exciting time for the franchise, and whether this trade goes through or not, one thing's for sure: the Eagles are serious about winning, and they're showing it with every move they make. So, keep your eyes peeled, because the season is just around the corner, and the best is yet to come.